Welcome to a new episode of Spiridon spends all his friggin' money on art books, and he shouldn't. The good thing is this is a gift. It is a gift. It's called Astromythos by John Sideriadis. And he's a fellow Greek from the United States, and his campaign made 45k on Kickstarter. It looks really amazing. This is the collector's edition of the book, and it is about the creation of the stars. It's an entire concept that he figured out. I think he worked on this for, I don't know, something like 20 years, I think. And I can't wait to look into it because so far I haven't. I wanted to do this the first time with you guys. So let's have a look. All right. So, oh, thank you, Spiridon. You're a kind friend and I appreciate your support. Yeah, publisher is John Schinderhead from Art Order. The book is printed in China, and the author also designed the cover and made the illustrations. The graphic design was done by Gregory Mersko. And there has been a couple of additional things, like an animal pin, and I think there were some prints. I'm going to read a bit from the campaign while I'm flipping through this. We have a dedication and introduction. We have pretty interesting paper. It feels interesting. It is light, but at the same time it's really wavy, so it really reacts to flipping. It's thinner than expected. That's what I can say. We have a foreword by Brian and Wendy Froud. The content is listed here, and we dive right into it. So the campaign says, explore a universe where white dwarfs, red giants, comets, moons, and black hole kings dwell as characters in a story written and illustrated as an original epic poem. It's a story of how the stars became to be and their fight to save each other from destructive forces looking to rid the universe of its light. It goes on. I will just keep reading while we're looking through this because, of course, I won't read the entire content. That's something you have to do when you get the book. So once upon a time, when only darkness filled the cosmos, something called a star appeared. A star. A source of light in the void of space, and it would change the cosmos forever. In this original astral fantasy, the stars are portrayed with humanoid qualities, I don't know. They live on nebula landscapes where they've built castles, towers, and great medieval dwellings. If you find it funny that I cannot properly say humanoid, then try saying the author's name, not sounding English. Good luck. There we go. Oh, wow. What does it mean to be the light, the only hope in the universe, and who would seek to extinguish this to rather dwell in cold and darkness? Each myth tells the tale of how these stars were created, introduces other cosmic beings as allies or threats to the stars, and expounds on an expanding universe. That sounds friggin' interesting. So as you can see, there's quite some text. There's plenty of content to read. You get a lot for your money. You get a lot of artwork. Lots of ums and ams again from me. I'm sorry for that. John Sideriadis, now it's my turn. John Sideriadis is an award-winning illustrator, author, and college professor specializing in fantasy art and storytelling. He has spent several years looking up at the stars to develop his characters and stories since the year 2000. Yeah, well guessed, 20 years. Building a completely original mythology for Astromythos. John has a bachelor's degree in illustration at the Rhode Island School of Design and a master's degree at the Hartford Art School's Illustration MFA program. He serves as the art director and curator for the Spartan Museum of Art and teaches illustration, drawing, concept art, and world building at the University of New Haven as the illustration program coordinator. His work has been published in films, novels, comics, and in the gaming industry, as well as displayed in solo and group shows nationwide. He has worked in Hollywood as a creature effects artist and sculptor on Godzilla, Underworld, and Silent Hill. All movies that I watched and liked. Especially Silent Hill. They should make a new game, I think. So, I think by now, you probably have figured out what this book is about, what the style is, how it's following the idea of multiple columns of text, of a poem that is the entire book, and a lot of ornaments. Really interestingly put everything. It looks very original. What else can we look at? So the campaign had a couple of tiers. There were prints included. There was original art included, as well as extras like bookmarks. The book was also sold as a PDF. I'm not sure if it's still available as one. Not a fan, as you know. It's not something I would suggest to do, but it's not my campaign, so who am I to judge? There was I have to look up how it's called. I keep saying animal, but I think that's wrong. Is it enamel? I have no idea. I have no idea how it's said. Do your homework, Spiro. Really, do your frigging homework. So we're talking about a 200-page art book here. It's hardcover. The retail version has a different cover, but it's, oh wait. Oh, he's writing Greek in it here. I skoulikotrypa. The wormhole. Okay. I like that. So I guess there is a lot of things that are written in Greek and have created a new way to look at how everything came to be. In Greek, with the Greek influence. That's super interesting. I had a conversation today with Evan Amundsen, and we were talking about, I have this idea of how Europe would look if Christianity never became such a major force also in art and architecture and culture in general. Like, imagine if Europe would still be Roman or Greek or Norse or something like that. I wonder how this would look like. Maybe at some point I will make an art book of that. And I will just hire all the artists I will hire and make this book. All right, so we have a glossary. Oh, he listed all the supporters. That's so nice. Everybody's listed here. And more and more. That's it. That's the book. And we end in black. That's so nice. I actually like that a lot. So a little look on the book in general, without my sweaty fingers messing it up. Yeah, we're talking about gold foil. which is always a good thing to do when you have a black cover. So this is a leatherette, I guess, fake leather. A really cool book. I'm not sure what the price is for retail right now, because the campaign doesn't have a link. You know, like usually you would put on the campaign a button where you could, maybe, John, if you're watching this, put a button there. There usually is a link where you can click and still buy the book. I'm not sure if it's even available anymore, but it should be. It should be available. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little trip through the Astromythos by John. And yeah, nothing more to say. I feel like there should be more to say, but I don't have any more to say. I hope you enjoyed it. Take care. Bye-bye.